the night is over, my life is over, 'cause I start thinking again about our time together.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the 31 Days of Halloween, where I post a new tutorial every day in October. For today's tutorial, I have this kind of glam skull for you guys. I'm starting off by applying a foundation that's a little bit darker than my skin, and then going in and highlighting underneath my eyes. I wanted to make sure to make this highlight kind of very bright so that the parts of my face that are highlighted stick out. Just also applying some on my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead to even things out. Then I'm just setting my eyelids with a little bit of translucent powder and then going in and baking underneath my eyes to set the rest of my face. And you really want to make sure that your whole face is super set, because there's a lot of blending that goes into this tutorial, and you want to make sure that it will blend out evenly and you're not going to have any problems with unset foundation. Now I'm just going in and filling in my brows. Nothing too special here, just kind of filling them in like normal and then darkening them up. Just filling them in with a little bit of a black and brown eyeshadow. Now going in with my Essence 2-in-1 Kohl liner and putting that all over my lid. We're going to create a super duper duper smoky, kind of smoked out eye. So I'm just blending that out with a little flat brush at first. Then packing on some black eyeshadow over the top of it to set it and really make it as dark as possible. Then taking like a dome shaped brush and really working it into my crease to make sure that it's blended out. Then taking Frappe and Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek and putting that kind of around the outside perimeter to make sure it's blended and to kind of get that warmth around the eye. Then I just went underneath in my waterline with some black eyeliner, and then going underneath my eye with Americano by Makeup Geek, which is a brown shade, and then really blending it out and pulling it downwards kind of all over my cheek and underneath my eye. And then taking a little bit of Frappe and Creme Brulee as well to get that warmth in there and really kind of blend everything out. Definitely layer this look and, just keep adding eyeshadow and go slowly so that everything is blended and looks really nice. Now I'm just popping on some mascara. And then some lashes. I'm pretty sure these are my lashes from Lash Boss in Jackie, but I will check. And then I'm just kind of putting these flicks at the top of my eyebrows. I forgot to mention that this look is inspired by Jordan Liberty. I think that's his name. I'll link him down below on Instagram. I loved the look he did, so I kind of just made it my own, and I just kind of was inspired by it. So then just going along the sides of my nose, and now just filling in my nose. You can do any nose shape that you want. I decided to kind of go with this split, super kind of long, skinny, pointy nose. And just going along the outsides and just kind of mapping it out and then filling it in with black. Then smudging that all out with my little flat brush, and also applying a little bit of black eyeshadow all over the nose as well. Now I'm going up on my forehead to kind of contour a little bit. I'm using Americano from Makeup Geek, and then I changed my brush because this is a way better idea, and kind of just putting that on the top of my forehead and blending inward to just kind of create some depth. I'm just kind of blending everything out with my Lorac Banana shade from the contour palette, and just putting that on my brush and just kind of blending my under eye shadow out a little bit. Now just marking out where I want my cheekbones to go. This is kind of the most tricky part of the whole look. You want to make sure these are pretty even because they are straight lines, and you'll be able to tell if they look crooked. So just take your time here, and I would start by putting light eyeshadow first and then building. So now I'm going to transition into more of a darker brown shade, and like I said, just building it all up. Then just taking a fluffy brush and blending all of that out. Then taking creme brulee and frappe and putting that on my brush and blending downward to get that warmth in there. Now going in with the darker brown and going on the very top of that line to really kind of cut it, but I don't want to drag this dark color down too much. I want it to be very concentrated at the very top. Then just wrapping around the cheekbone and pulling up from my mouth, I'm going to have it kind of connect. So you just want to go lightly with this, just like everything else, and make sure you have it in the right place before really going in and darkening it up. Now I'm just taking a little bit of Americano and pulling it down closest to that line. Now I'm going in with black and going only on top of the line and just slightly pulling down just to blend it out a little bit. Then just blending everything out with a little bit of creme brulee and frappe. I didn't really know what to call this. I was going to call it a teddy bear skull because that's what it looks like to me, but I think glam skull will work a little better. Anyway, now just popping a tiny bit of black and Americano on top of my forehead to really kind of add some depth and make it all dark. Now just darkening up the place where my mouth and cheek connect. This is just a little bit of black eyeshadow and just being really careful with the tiny little brush and pulling it upwards. Now popping on my Stila liquid lipstick in Rosa. I don't really wear this liquid lipstick because it's like way too pink and light and makes me look like I have no lips, but it's perfect for this because I wanted a really muted pink lip. I didn't want there not to be any lips, I just wanted the lips to be kind of muted and pink. Then I'm taking Strip Down by MAC and aligning my lips with that and just kind of pulling it in to just kind of create a little bit of dimension and make it not be so bright pink. Then just taking a little bit of Americano and putting that all around the perimeter of my lips as well, and then pulling that in just to darken things up a little bit more. Now I'm just filling in the center of my mouth with a little bit of black clay pot gel liner from Tarte, and then I'm starting in with the teeth. The teeth are really simple. As long as you keep them even, they're gonna look fantastic. They're just lines, literally all they are is lines. And I just go one by one on each side so that I make sure that they're even and there's the same amount of teeth on both sides. And you want to use a really small brush for this and it's going to look great. Now I'm just popping on a little bit of the highlight shade from the Lorac Contour Palette on my forehead, on my tops of the cheekbones, and a little bit of my chin too. Now I'm just contouring a little bit in the hollows of my chest and shoulders, just to add a little bit of dimension. And that's it for this tutorial, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry this is kind of a late post. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see the rest of the 31 days of Halloween. We've got like a week left. Let's do this.